What's going on, everybody? So, I get this question asked often, and it's what do I eat on a daily basis now that I've kind of gone vegan, or not kind of, but I have. So we're gonna go over to the grocery store right now, show you guys what I purchased. I like to keep things simple because keeping it simple is always right. So what I like to do is always check for sales, especially when it comes to a fruit. If you're ever on sale, especially like things like mangoes and stuff, man, I always hop on those. Bro, Gumdrop Grapes. They are amazing. These are probably one of my favorite grapes, and I'm glad they have them. We're getting these today. Let's go. Since I don't cook a lot, I don't want to consider myself a raw vegan just yet, but I would like to eventually get to that point, just because I feel so much better by eating just, again, all natural, raw foods, mainly fruit. So, we got the grapes. Let's go ahead and snack some bananas. So when you shop for bananas, if you're going to have to eat them like either immediately or within the next day or so, make sure you get some that don't have any green. And then of course, if you're gonna buy in bulk, get some that are regular right here, like this, and then get the green ones as well, so that way they can sit at home and then ripen over time. You don't have to keep coming back and forth to the store. Because what ends up eventually happening is you might get what you need for that time, and then of course you have to keep going. And when you eat bananas, you gotta make sure that they're right. Green bananas definitely do not sit well in my stomach. I'm not sure they digest well for anyone. So just keep that in mind when you're buying them. Let's get these. So when you buy mangoes, I feel like I've talked about mangoes in a lot of videos, just because I love them that much. When you buy them, if they're not ripe yet, so you have to feel just how soft they are. Usually you'll feel like the meat is a little, kind of be able to kind of dent into a little bit. But if they're not, that means they're not ripe yet. If you buy them this way, make sure that, of course, you know that it's going to take a few days in order for them to be good to consume. Because you do not want to eat a raw mango. They're hard and they're sour. See, these are all, none of these are ripe yet. We'll grab a couple so that way they can sit at home, and I'll have them in a couple days. If they had some pink ladies, I would have definitely gotten the pink ladies. But these galas are also very, very good. We'll grab like 4. So whenever I do my meals, I might have explained this to you guys before, but when I do my meals, I usually just try to do one fruit at a time. So what they call is like, it's a mono meal, right? So you eat one fruit, and what that allows your body to do is it eases the digestion so that you're not having to work on, your body isn't having to break down multiple levels of food, because it's all about chemistry when you eat. That's how you really got to think about food now. It's like, what are the chemical reactions that you're putting in place once you consume that food? Because if it throws you off center, you'll definitely feel it, number one. And then for myself personally, since I've been kind of doing this for a long time now, man, my digestion gets thrown off completely. Like sometimes I'll end up laying in bed because I feel some pain. I feel like my heart rate like beating right here in the middle of my stomach. Bruh. Oh, man. Okay, so let's get some kale. And I have this. What is kale good for? Leafy green vegetables are very high in protein, very high in micronutrients, a lot of antioxidants. But just keep in mind that your green vegetables, even though they're highly beneficial, they don't digest very well. So you don't want to over-consume your vegetables. This is huge. Look at this. So why did I buy these? Because I like to put them in this shake that I make. It's got green kale, mangoes, lemon juice, peaches, all in one. Super clutch. Did I give my sister all the ginger? Ah, man, you know what? So I made some ginger tea at my sister's the other day, and I totally forgot to get it. Hopefully she hasn't drunk it all, but since I no longer have it, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some ginger here as well. I forgot to mention that was a part of my this drink that I make. So basically I stole it from what is it, Jamba Juice? Yeah, Jamba Juice, man. So you can basically what you can do is take their recipes, go make that shit at home. You save about a third, like 2/3 of the price, really. And you can, the $7 that I might spend on that one smoothie, I can make 4 smoothies. But ginger is an amazing root. I want to make sure that they don't have a lot of feet on them. Not too many bristles. Yeah, this is too much. We want to make sure that when you buy them, so like, you don't want it to have too much, because when you're scraping it, you have to dig into all this. You want to get as much as possible, right? I don't like to waste anything. So we'll just grab, I feel like there's not really much here. We'll grab like this small piece, just a couple small pieces. We'll make a smoothie. And these peaches, but oh, yeah, they're not good. See, now that's obviously no bueno. So when you're buying fruit, try to go as organic as possible, and you can definitely tell a difference when you buy organic over conventional style fruit, because those organic fruits will not last very long in your fridge. So that's why, like I mentioned, you know, when you're buying things like bananas and mangoes and stuff, kind of time everything out, so that way you can know, okay, I'm gonna eat these bananas in this time, these will be ready within a few days, and you know what you're getting. Stuff like this as well. Usually when you buy them, they're really hard, so there's like a perfect timing, especially for peaches, to when you want to get them and purchase them. These are obviously no good. Maybe I can find some conventional ones just to make with this particular smoothie that I'm talking about, and see if they have them available. But just pro tip there, pro tip. Huge. I think I'm gonna get like 2 grapefruits. 2 grapefruits. I'm gonna grab this bag from. I just love grapefruits, man. Cold grapefruits after a workout, bruh, so clutch. So clutch. So this is really soft. I don't think that's any good. So like when things like this are super soft and you know they've been sitting there for a while. Just grab a couple. And then last but not least, man, I just see a giant peach over there, bro. Holy moly. Sure. Pretty seedless or regular? I don't think it's seedless. Ah, it is seedless. No bueno. Bruh. Damn. Look how huge this is. Fine Georgia peach right here, son. So what? Like now, I want to know what's the difference between these two. We got a white peach, and we got a yellow peach. These are huge. These are really big. I've always struggled, honestly, with buying peaches because I never know when's the right time. But man, these are massive, and this is perfect, perfect for my smoothie. Oh yeah. Bruh. I love these things. I'll go to sleep with these. So one of the keys to shopping is to try to stay out of this middle section as much as possible. Now, you may or may not need a few things every now and then, but try not to venture out because there's nothing beneficial in there whatsoever, especially for the longevity of your body. All right, but we're going to finish off our shopping today here with the frozen section. Just get some quote-unquote vegan protein sources. These are some of the mock meats and stuff we'll show you guys again. I know I showed you guys in one of my previous videos, but hey, there's never enough time to just put things out there. give you guys different options for food in general. You don't got to be vegan to just eat this stuff. You can be a typical meat eater, man. It ain't no big deal. Trust me, I enjoy it too, even if I wasn't like this. We're almost there. So there is a difference, guys. We have Beyond Meat, which these are all vegan, and then there are some like the Corn brand, I believe, is and Morningstar, they're vegetarian, so they might have a little bit of like egg whites or something in it. So just keep that in mind whenever you do purchase these foods. Again, we're doing this strictly for our health. There's nothing wrong with going plant-based, like there just isn't. But these mock meats taste just as good as your regular beef. Like, they really do. You really don't feel like you're eating anything different. Another thing right here, so they got veggie nuggets, bro. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So these chicken nuggets are off the chain. To me, I would eat these over regular chicken nuggets any day. Why? Because regular chicken nuggets are gonna be filled with trash. Only 5 grams of fat, 14 grams of protein, 16 grams of carbs, 3 fiber. The one negative though I will say is the high amount of sodium. So that's why I say you want to limit your cooked foods and some of these processed meats and meals and stuff. But it's not to say that obviously we don't have to cut them out completely. Just making sure that we're keeping that balance. All right. So another one I like here, spicy chicken veggie patties. These are amazing. 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 Do you want these? All right. And what else? Nuggets too. The nuggets. Get the nuggets. Oh. Oops, my bad. Let's try that again. Where's the black bean burgers? So these are the macros for this. 3 grams of fat, 1 carb, 13 protein. So that 1 carb is fiber. So basically for 1 full serving, if you were to have 4 ounces of meat to get 26 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat, it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, there's plenty of variety, guys. Lots to choose from, you know. And don't be scared. Try it out. Just try it. I promise you guys, you will not see the difference or feel the difference or taste the difference. Whatever word we want to use. Finished shopping. This will probably last me like, I would say a day or 2 at most. The groceries cost $31, I believe. So let's say it's $31. I don't have to go grocery shopping for 2 more days. That's roughly $15 a day, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, if you consider any typical meal that you would purchase on a daily basis being roughly anywhere between $4 to $5, even if you cook it, it's still going to be $4 to $5. I'm doing very well. So for those who ask me, is shopping like this crazy expensive or not? There you go. You guys know how it works, how much it costs. And of course, you know, I'm just trying to show you guys how to be a better version, healthier version of yourself. And thanks for tuning in like always.